Hey guys, Schwartz Phillips have a brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shop video today. They're gonna go out today, see what things come out today, see what things are on sale. Today though, new release-wise, the main thing coming out today, or the main things coming out today is the Super Mario Brothers movie, as well as Renfield. I know with Super Mario Brothers movie, I know that there's a couple of different exclusives. I did see a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook for that one. And I think there might be something exclusive for Walmart for that one. I know, like I said, I know for sure though I have seen a Steelbook for that one. Also though, at the end of this video is gonna be a whole bunch of brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews for some things I received to review and talk about for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for those at the end of this video as well. But anyway, guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target we go. And you guys know I always show right here in the front, because at least then I get a little bit of video on Target when I can talk over it, because they're always blasting music in the section. But you know, as you guys, I say every single time, this used to be the movies and now it's the books, but you get a little bit of video and you can come over and peek at the candy and, and stuff like that. But we're gonna head over to the section. I feel like, you know, Super Mario Bros. Is the kind of movie that really you would think would be out on the shelves, but we shall see. This location has been really bad with getting stuff out lately, but the fingers are as crossed as they can get, so we shall see, we shall see. Come on now, Target, put the stuff out now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, luckily enough today, they actually had out, at least they had out Super Mario Brothers. So they had the regular edition, and then they had a Target exclusive lenticular cover one. It was a really cool lenticular cover one for the film. And also, too, randomly in there, they had a Scream Factory 4K of Dragonheart, which is like really random. I think that's the first like Scream Factory or Shout Factory thing I've seen in there, at least a long time. There was a 4K, so that was really cool as well. But at least they finally had some stuff out and finally updated again, because this is the first time I've actually gone to Target on a Tuesday when there was something new out in probably like 2 months. Into Walmart we go. All right, so we're gonna take a look, and yeah, so it looks like they have everything out here. So let's see if there's anything exclusive for this one. I don't see any exclusives for the Mario one here. I see the 4K is $29.96, then the regular Blu-ray is $24.96, and then the DVD is $19.96. And then also Renfield is one of the other ones that came out today, and the Blu-ray is $22.96 for that one, and then $17.96 for the DVD of that one here. And there's more Mario ones down here as well. This is just like so many copies of Mario. They're doing some sort of strange street sweeping or something going on in here. Yeah, oh, he's doing that Zamboni type thing over there. And then John Wick, they have like the spot for John Wick, but that's not out until next Tuesday for John Wick 4. Let's see though, in this area, anything new? This looks like it's all the same stuff. I've learned in here though, you gotta like check now, because the other Walmart is like is not putting this stuff out lately, so I have to really check to make sure there's nothing interesting in here today.
What's going on?
I don't see anything else new over here. One called The Siege. I think that The Siege might have come out today. Yeah, there's all sorts of noise going on in here today. And then other than that though, that seems to be all the main new things in here today. There's a weird woman going, what's going on? I don't know. Oh, there's a few more things back on this side. There's like hidden things back here. So let's see. In here, this is one of the new ones, and I know there's a Blu-ray of this one as well, this Mafia Mama thing. If you guys have seen this one, let me know if this one is worth buying or not. Like, I'm kind of interested in it. Like, the trailer for it looked kind of fun, but if it's worth picking up though, let me know for sure, guys. Like I said, I'm curious about that one. Other than that though, that seems to be all the main new ones today though, I see. Into the second Walmart we go. Well, I am noticing some stuff out over here. I'm actually seeing one thing out already, and it's funny, they think it's like next Tuesday already. So this location already has John Wick 4 out on the shelf, but I know for sure that this is out next Tuesday. This is definitely next Tuesday, unless Walmart's like allowed to sell it earlier for some weird reason or something like that, but I don't think so. But it's funny that they don't have like the Mario Brothers movie out, but they have John Wick 4 on the shelf. It's like very confused. And some strange, weird talking back there. I don't know what all that noise is. Let's see if anything else mixed in over here. Yeah, see, this location has not been putting out a lot of new things. They haven't been updating some of these things. So I don't see anything else newer here. These are some of the things in the past couple weeks, like this Manson one. I don't think I was able to see the backup before, but I don't see the Toni Collette movie or any of those ones in here though. Let me, yeah, there's all kinds of Noise. Yeah, see, this one has these on the side. The other one had the Toni Collette movie. But yeah, I don't see anything else really new in here today or anything except for John Wick. You know, and I still haven't watched this one yet. I actually have a copy of this one to review, but I was going to watch it for next Tuesday. But definitely funny that it's out. And it says, too, DD Honor. So I don't even know what that is. DD Honor. Because that's definitely not Mario Brothers. So I don't know what that's technically supposed to be. There's no way that would be DD would be John Wick. So Dungeons and Dragons. That's what it is. So it's in the spot for Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, that's very funny. Very, very weird today. Into Best Buy we go. Yeah, but in here, though, they do have the Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers movie, and that one's $26.99 for the Blu-ray, $32.99 for the 4K. I don't see any of these Steelbooks left. That one was $36.99 for the Steelbook, but that one had sold out. Other than that, though, in here, though, you always have to check down here on the side, but I didn't see anything new over here, though, at all. I did see over here, though, they have like a re-release of the movie Wonder here for $9. And then Renfield, they have Renfield here on Blu-ray for $24.99. Other than that, though, it seems to be all the same things here. I don't see anything else new here, though, as far as I can tell, though. So anyway, though, guys, that was off my brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shopping video today. Also, too, let me know in the comments below, though, guys, what you guys ended up picking up on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K, if you guys ended up picking up anything today. Also, let me know, though, which version of Mario Bros. If you guys ended up picking up Mario today. I won't lie. For some reason, I'm not as excited to watch it as you would think. Like, you know, I grew up watching the original Mario Brothers movie, the live-action one in theaters. Just a lot of people don't like that movie. I'm not gonna lie, I love that movie. I saw that movie in theaters as a kid. I've always loved that movie. I obsess about that movie. I like the color of that movie, the look of that movie, the music of that movie. I adore that movie. I don't care. Absolutely love the Mario Brothers movie so much that I can't even put into words how much I love that original live-action movie. So I kind of like don't give an F about this new one. I don't know why, even though it's like the real game. I just love that movie. And it doesn't matter if it's a bad movie. To me, it's fabulous. You know, it's one of those type of things. Who cares? It's a great, fun movie. Bob Hoskins was incredible. John Leguizamo was incredible. And, you know, I just have to say it. I always loved the Mario Brothers movie. But I did see this past weekend, though, what movies did I end up seeing? I ended up seeing About My Father, which I keep on wanting to call that movie for some reason, the My Father, the Hero, like that one from years back. But I did end up seeing About My Father, that one with, you know, Robert De Niro and Sebastian Maniscalco. I think that's how you say his name. And I actually liked that a lot. A lot of people were saying it was kind of like a Meet the Parents type thing. And it had that kind of vibe to it, but I really liked it. I thought it was probably one of the most like funny movies I've seen in a while. I really did. And then the other one that I saw was The Boogeyman, which I surprisingly like that. I feel like, though, The Boogeyman story, you know, is based on a short story, so there's not a ton of content for the actual story to pull from. So, like, the movie is a little slow in some spots where there's not a lot of stuff happening, like story points and stuff, but I did like it. I wish the one guy who was in like the newest Batman movies, he's in lots of stuff like a character actor, and he was I think the Polka Dot Man. I kind of wish he was in a little bit more. He's always so good. But I kind of liked it, though. I really did think it's worth watching. I liked it better than that 2005 one that was not that great at all. But anyway, though, let me know in the comments below, though, guys, if you guys saw any new movies in theaters or anything new that you guys have watched on streaming or anything like that as well. But now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews. And the first one I got here is from Universal, and they also sent over a t-shirt for the film here as well. Let me show you guys a Renfield t-shirt for the film. Let me see if I can open this up better here. But a Renfield t-shirt, so that's really cool. But the film here, like I said, Renfield. The one thing that was really fun about this movie too was just, to me, when I was watching this, it was giving me this really strange, basically there was all these scenes that were in like a self-help kind of group that was in like an old church, and like a church is kind of like a gymnasium type room type thing. And what was so weird about that is I kept looking at it going, this is weird. I feel like I've been there. And I was like, wait a minute. And I was there, what, 12 years before, in that same location where they filmed Haunted High, the Danny Trejo movie that I was in for Sci-Fi. I'm like, that's the same gym. And I'm like, looked it up. It was in New Orleans. I'm like, how weird was that? The exact same gym. They also filmed that gym in one other movie, Hot Flashes. And I remember how weird it was when I discovered that one. But I guess that location might be used a lot. I do not know. It was an old school kind of where it was actually filmed, though, you know, so I think they actually filmed a lot of it probably at that location. But basically, though, Renfield is about, you know, Dracula's assistant, you know, played by Nicolas Hoult in the film, and basically he's kind of the one who goes and brings victims back for Dracula and kind of does all the kind of things for Dracula. He's his main assistant, but he's kind of trying to break away and get away from Dracula and have his own life. He's kind of trying to figure out what he's going to do, how he's going to get away from him, and the whole thing. It's a really, really fun movie, and Nicolas Cage is so good playing Dracula in this movie. It's one of those roles too that he was like meant to play, and the thing that was so funny too was I feel like it happened even more so because there was that picture from a number of years back that was like a picture from like 1800s of this guy that looked just like Nicolas Cage, and everyone's like, oh, Nicolas Cage really is a vampire. So I think he kind of ran with that idea, and he's like, oh, I definitely need to play a real vampire. So he was really playing it up. I mean, you could tell he was having an incredible, amazing time doing this. Really, really fun movie. It has on here deleted extended scenes, alternate takes on here as well. The other one here, which is from Sony, and this is, I believe this is the very first time, I think this is the first time it's been on 4K, but this is the brand new Steelbook release here that has the 4K, the Blu-ray and the digital copy of the film Insidious. I'm really excited to see the new Insidious film. It looks really good, and I remember too, when this film first came out, the level that this creeped me out, especially the aspect of that weird like kid kind of running around the house. For some reason, that whole thing creeped me out so much. And they also made Tiny Tim even creepier. Like, Tiny Tim always had like a kind of a weird horror movie aspect to it because he was in that one movie, I think Blood Harvest. So I always sort of thought of him as that, like, kind of scary. And he also did the music in SpongeBob, which was very weird, and the way it was used was so strange. And, you know, I think though this was the best use of Tiny Tim's music in this, and it was very creepy. The one thing that people always say though, and even the trailer for the new one, they said, oh, it's Darth Maul. Who's afraid of Darth Maul? They always say that. It was one of those things they always would say, and I'm sure you guys all remember that when this first one came out. The big thing everyone always said, but I thought he was very creepy. Very creepy film. Really glad to have this one on 4K in the Steelbook here as well. Let me show you guys though a look inside at the look of this too. It has the digital copy, and here's a look though inside at the discs for this one here as well. And like I said, if you guys have never seen the Insidious movies, definitely check them out. Very creepy movie. And the next one I got here is from MGM, and this is from their MGM Marquee collection here. I think this might be one of the first 4Ks that they've released under the Marquee collection, but I might be wrong about this. But this is the film Rain Man. This is a movie that I've watched so many times throughout the years, you know, with Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise, and it's basically with Tom Cruise going around with his brother who has autism, and it's kind of like he has all these abilities, and they're kind of on this road trip. It's a really, really fun movie, really fun film. What this one has on here, like I said, it's the 4K, and it has the 2023 4K restoration of the film here, approved by the director on here. It also has a commentary track on here with the director, a commentary track with the writer, say theatrical trailer, and then on the Blu-ray, it has the brand new 1080p restoration of the film. It has on here some other commentary tracks, some featurettes on the film, deleted scenes, and a theatrical trailer on this one here as well. And this one here is from Kino Lorber. And I want to let you guys know that it was available. And this is a movie here called Gorky Park. And this one is, you know, it stars William Hurt and Lee Marvin. This one has on here a director with, interview on here with the director, a theatrical trailer, a teaser trailer, and TV spots on this one here. And the other one here is one from Kino Lorber as well. And this is a collection here. This is the Boris Karloff collection, which is all the Mr. Wong. So basically, it's the Mr. Wong collection of all Boris Karloff in the films, though. And this one has in here 5 different films. It has Mr. Wong Detective, The Mystery of Mr. Wong in Chinatown, The Fatal Hour, and Doomed to Die, aka Mystery of the Wentworth Castle. And these ones are all from, you know, from 1938 to 1940. It has a commentary track on Mr. Wong Detective by film historian Tom Weaver and Larry Blamer on this one here as well. Like I said, one of the guys know that these ones were available from Kino Lorber. Now this is one, I absolutely love this. This is from Severin Films. I give this one an absolute top recommendation. This was so ridiculous and so strange and my type of movie. The music in this is incredible. It's like this super cheesy music. I don't know how to explain this. Like, I always love movies that are knockoffs of other movies. Like, for some reason, there's something to me that's really fun about that. Like, and this is a total knockoff of E.T. But it's also a knockoff of E.T. where, like, it was another movie, and then they tried to add this aspect of this kid to the movie to try and make it, like, more like E.T. So you could kind of tell there was this clash of a movie that was probably supposed to be rated R, and then, like, this PG kind of G movie with the E.T. And it was just so strange. And it's just basically this kid with this E.T. and, like, this E.T. type of creature, kind of going around the wilderness, and you could tell they had so many weather issues when they were shooting this, because it was like there was periods of time, like I knew what they were doing, because it was like they were like, oh god, this is like, it's snowing and then it's raining and it's this, so they were putting like fog to try and make it like the whole movie had this fogginess to cover up that most of the time it wasn't raining, then times it was raining, then times it was snowing. So there's so many peculiar weather continuity things in this movie too, which was like kind of made it incredible as well. It's very hard to explain what's going on. It's just this kid and this weird creature, but definitely a must watch. I love this. It has on here though the Simon's Jigsaw Journey to the Universe of John Pierre Simon documentary on here, A Weekend in Hell interview on here, composing interview with the composer, alternate plot people, opening credits, and then the soundtrack as well. The next one here, this is like a this was an interesting one, Aliens from the Abyss. This is from Severin as well, and this is kind of like a sort of like, this is hard to explain. It's like environmental activists and stuff like that, and they discover this weird type of creature. The Charles Napier was in this movie, and this was kind of around the same time that he did Ernest Goes to Jail. So it was kind of like around that same kind of era, like exactly that era. He had the same look and everything like that. And what was cool though too was it was his voice dubbing it, because a lot of times too that the voice would be dubbed over by somebody else, but he has such a distinctive voice, Charles Napier, and he was the warden in Ernest Goes to Jail. That's the main movie I always think of him from, but he honestly was in so many movies. But this one has on here though interview on here, some the Outsider, the Cinema of Antonio Margherita documentary on here, as well as a trailer on this one. And the last one here, this is from MVD. Is this from MVD? No, this is from FCE, I think is the name of the company. From Fun City Editions. This is one called Modern Caller here. I want to let you guys know that it was available, and this has a 2K restoration from the 35mm interpositive on here. It has a brand new video essay on here, a new commentary track on here with film historians, and then the original UK and US theatrical trailers on this one here as well. But anyway though guys, that was all for the review portion of this video, and like I always say, if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.